What is going on, folks? It is Rigor Mortis. We are back with yet another video, and today we are talking about Shiba Inu. Folks, an interesting video for you all today. Shiba Inu, as well as the broader cryptocurrency market, is performing incredibly well on the day. And the question remains, why is this happening, and can we sustain this price action? Now, of course, in yesterday's video, I told you guys that the Bureau of Labor Statistics was going to come out with their job report today, and they did. That job report was actually much stronger than we anticipated. With everything that's going on, it seems as if jobs are recovering at a pace much faster than we anticipated. And that's a good thing, but it's a little bit of a double-edged sword. Now, it was my thoughts and opinions that with a stronger job market, the Federal Reserve would be less inclined to increase rates, interest rates that is, and that would mean that the market could potentially go on a big bull run. But now what the Federal Reserve is saying that, hey, we have this strong job market, guess what? We feel as if we have a little bit more leeway to increase interest rates to try to bring inflation down. That's what we are going to be discussing in today's video, the potential scenarios that could play out and why it is super important for those of you that are holding Shiba Inu as we are moving more closely with the broader market. If you guys are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, join the family, throw a like on this video as it really helps the algorithm get it out to more people, and comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions about all things Shiba Inu. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. First and foremost, let's go ahead and dive into this article just very briefly here. Strong jobs report points to likely Fed rate rises in March and May. Now, I thought the Federal Reserve was going to come out and say, hey, you know, the job market is looking strong. Maybe inflation is truly transitory and we don't have to increase interest rates. But it seems as if the opposite has happened. With a strong jobs report, now they feel as if they could increase interest rates more without necessarily hurting those employment numbers, which is crazy to me. But that's the situation that we have on our hands right now. So we're not going to read into this article in depth, but that's practically what the Federal Reserve is pointing to right now. Obviously, nothing is confirmed just yet. But nonetheless, with a strong job market, I feel as if we are primed right now for a fantastic recovery. Even with all the things that are happening right now, we are still continuing to see the job market doing well. Now the question becomes, what else can we look to really start figuring out whether or not the Federal Reserve is going to increase rates? And very briefly here, by increasing rates, folks, they're increasing interest rates. That is money that is being borrowed or lended. And it makes it so that people are more risk averse. They don't want to get into risky plays. So they pull their money out of stocks, they pull their money out of cryptocurrency, and they put them into 10-year treasury bonds. And that's the situation that's on our hands right now. But nonetheless, with this strong report, maybe that's exactly what the market needed. Jobs are going well. Maybe the Federal Reserve takes a step back and says, hey, you know what? Maybe inflation is truly transitory. We're not sure yet, which is why I think this rally could truly be sustained. I really do. Depending on what happens here on February 10th, as well as March 4th and March 10th. The ball is on the Federal Reserve's court because we're seeing the same thing across the board right now. Strong jobs, potentially hinting at a increase in interest rate in May and potentially in March as well. And that question becomes, how much are they going to increase rates by, and whether or not they're going to increase rates to begin with. Now, before we jump into all of that, a big shout out to Webull. If you guys don't know, I am a Webull affiliate. My link is going to be in the description below and also pinned up at the top of the comments. When you use my affiliate link, open up a brokerage account with Webull, deposit just 1 cent, folks. 1 penny is all they are asking for. You are going to get 3 free stocks, guaranteed, absolutely no questions asked. That affiliate link is going to be in the description below, very first link, and also pinned up at the top of the comments. So guys, we've been talking about these 3 scenarios that could potentially play out. One is that the Federal Reserve doesn't increase interest rates at all, which is what I thought was going to happen if we had this strong jobs report. So it's interesting to see that things have flipped over a little bit. But hopefully they see that the inflation could be potentially transitory and they ease up. Scenario number 2, which I'm hoping does not happen. We have a 0.5 point increase in interest rates. That would mean that the Federal Reserve is going to be very aggressive with the way that they are going to increase interest rates to try to bring down inflation. Again, I don't think that's necessarily going to happen. I don't think we have a high probability of that happening. But with the strong jobs report, it seems as if they feel like they have a little bit more leeway to really tighten things up. Scenario number 3, which I think is already priced in, which might be why we are seeing this big rally on the day, the quarter point increase in interest rates. Maybe the Federal Reserve comes out and says, you know what, we're going to do a middle of the road quarter point increase, which is already priced in. And I think the market has already suspected that we are pretty much meeting expectations. So the market is reacting pretty much according to plan. And from here, we can see the rally keep on going up. We can see it sustained. We can see it throughout this whole rest of the year. We could really be in a big bull market. But I'm trying to tell you guys this as a cautionary tale because we're not sure yet. And of course, Shiba Inu specifically has been moving with the broader cryptocurrency market more and more closely. I mean, these charts are not super identical, but look at them. You can practically trace it out and see that they're pretty darn close. You got this little bump right here, came down a little bit, and then it started going up. Same thing happened right here for Shib. If you click the 1 month chart, I mean, it's even more apparent that these guys are really following each other. You see this? This is ETH right here, and here's Shiba Inu. Practically the same chart. Not much difference there. So this is a cautionary tale because whatever happens in the cryptocurrency market is practically going to happen to Shiba Inu. And right now, what we're seeing is whatever is happening to tech stocks is happening to the cryptocurrency market. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, hey, let's be a little bit careful. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. Apart from tech stocks, apart from what the Federal Reserve is saying, something that we also have to keep in mind. Right now, cryptocurrency is ridiculously bullish. I mean, everybody is trying to get into crypto right now. And something that we have to keep in mind is that these big corporations don't want to be left behind. And guess what? This might be their last chance to really get into crypto before we get on to that spectacular rally that we're eventually going to get at before it's too late. Right now, the metaverse is being built. And guess what? NFTs, the metaverse, shoot, even Shiba Inu, all of this is built on Ethereum. So guess what? You gotta be bullish on ETH. I mean, that's just the foundational layer for a lot of this stuff. Yes, there's Bitcoin, yada, yada. But when it comes to ETH, I mean, ETH is really just the foundation of the whole cryptocurrency market, if you ask me, because almost all of it is built on ETH. And everybody is trying to get into ETH right now. NFTs are built on ETH, guys. And what's popping right now? NFTs, the Bored Apes, the Mutant Apes, CryptoPunks. All of these different NFTs are built on Ethereum, Shiboshis, for goodness sake. So keep that in mind. As these corporations start building out the metaverse, they are going to be interested in getting into ETH, which could be another reason why we are seeing this big rally. This was kind of just the cherry on top for all of it. So we are going to keep watching these numbers, looking at what the Federal Reserve is doing, looking at what big corporations are doing. And as we track along this year, I think we are going to all be pleasantly surprised as to where we end up come 2023. But of course, we have to be on the lookout for some of these numbers. The Federal Reserve, big corporations are going to be key as to how we move this year. And for Shiba Inu holders specifically, you guys already know the deal. We are moving with the broader cryptocurrency market more and more closely, folks. We are no longer a meme token. We are ranked number 15th on CoinMarketCap right now, which means that we have great power on our hands. And the cryptocurrency market is going to influence our price a lot. Yes, we have all those catalysts in the pipeline, but we have to keep in mind, as the cryptocurrency market starts becoming more bullish, so does Shiba Inu. And if it becomes more bearish, potentially Shiba Inu could as well. And whenever I say that, what I mean is that we can either do good or we can do great. Because with our own catalyst in our pipeline, I think we can do good regardless of the cryptocurrency market. But if we add a bull market, I think we can do great. That's all I have for you guys in today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. Please keep in mind, I am by no means a financial advisor. I'm just here to put you guys on plays that I'm in. Please go out and do your own research before investing in anything I talk about on my channel, as these videos are for entertainment and educational purposes only. It's been your boy Rigor Mortis. I'm at the scene, folks. Peace out.